Yo, one life. I wanted to come to y'all real quick and talk to you guys about this Tyre Nichols situation, okay? If this your first time coming by the channel, welcome you. You know what I mean? If you One Life family, come on, man. Y'all know how we do. I appreciate everybody. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. What I wanted to do right now, though, was drop this new information on you guys about the Tyre Nichols situation, okay? This information just came out, and I'll show you guys the reports and everything of that. But what happened is, apparently, D. Haley was on the phone when he approached Tyre Nichols. He never told Tyre Nichols why he was being stopped. He never told him why he was being pulled over. Nothing of that nature. Mind you guys, keep up with me now, okay? He is on the phone with someone when he approaches Tyre Nichols, curses him out, and does all of these things, okay? Mind you, we haven't seen the video footage of it yet, but it's supposed to be getting released because a civilian is who caught this on camera and turned it over to the authorities, okay? Just like it was a civilian and things of that nature who caught the real camera footage and body camera footage. We have not seen the footage of D. Haley cussing Tyre Nichols out and doing all this profanity. Again, that was one of the things I said from the beginning. We got to see how this traffic stop initiated. They saying, man, you stopped a guy who was on the opposing side of the street, 100 yards away from his house. Tyre Nichols hopped out that car running for his life, trying to get to his house. Forget the background story. Forget who he was messing with, who he wasn't messing with, who he knew, who he didn't know, who his baby mama is, who his baby mama ain't, what skateboard he rode, what skateboard he didn't ride. Fuck all that. We talking about this man was a football field away from his house. They chased him down and then beat him to death. And mind you, it has been rumored that the other officers, you know why they so quiet? Because they telling on D. Haley. They have already made statements saying D. Haley has paid them to get involved with this shit. Allegedly. But that's what's surfacing. That D. Haley paid the other officers to do this shit. Okay? One Life family. I'm showing y'all the paperwork. I'm showing y'all what's going on with the article about, you know what I'm saying, with the situation. There was another lady, and y'all reading this paperwork. I show the video of her. Matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all the video. This other lady, it's the lady, I read about the report she did, and she filed a complaint on D. Haley. Okay, when they was at the red box and D. Haley hopped out the car, they approached her. Y'all gonna see the video, you feel me? But they approached her and did all this stuff, and they end up locking these women up. The reason why, One Life family, you know I keep it real with y'all. The reason why I did not put this shit out prior to is because the lady ended up getting locked up for marijuana. So I can understand what happened. You pulled up, the police out there investigating something else, you being a smart ass, you laughing and doing this, that, and the third. They smell the weed in your car. Weed is loud. So if you pay attention, you feel me? I guess you were breaking the law. You hear me? That's just the thing. So yes, they would pull you out your car if you sitting there trying to taunt them and they smell marijuana on you. Anybody in their right mind would have got in their car and got the fuck on. Time I got in my car back up, I'm gone. I'm not even making eye contact with you.
It's a traffic stop. Oh my God, y'all. We was getting a red box.
Where's your
we
ID?
was getting a red box, y'all.
Where's your ID?
Why you need my, what I do?
She wouldn't tell me what I did. She was just telling me to get out.
Why would I, what are you doing?
She proceeded to stick her hand in my car, unlock my door, and kind of arm wrestle with me.
Two male officers each grabbed her arms, then put her into handcuffs.
I'm crying now, I'm like, you dislocated my shoulder. He just telling me, stop resisting, stop resisting. I'm like, I'm not resisting, I'm trying to tell. Because if you look at the video, my hand's behind my back.
Officers then approached her aunt and the video ends. Town says officers put her into the squad car. She says she demanded they take her to the emergency room for her shoulder pain. Her family followed the squad car, so the officer pulled over and got out.
And drew her gun at my brother and my aunt.
Town says they took her aunt into custody while they took her to the hospital and then to jail, but she says she never faced any charges. She said she did give a statement to MPD's internal affairs, but never knew what came of the case until last month. She saw the mugshots of the now former Memphis police officers charged in Tyre Nichols' death. One of them, Demetrius Haley, the officer who put her into handcuffs that night. Were you surprised?
I wasn't surprised because how they did me at Walgreens.
Towns' incident was in Haley's disciplinary file WREG investigators uncovered. He was written up in Towns' case, not for using force, but for not filling out the proper paperwork to alert his supervisors that force was used. Haley told Internal Affairs he did not know why they were handcuffing Towns, and the officer who helped him was not familiar with why she was pulled over in the first place. A lieutenant did say Haley routinely makes good decisions, and he was sure this was a limited event. The female officer, Alexis Brown, said while investigating the shooting call, she saw Towns laughing in her car, so she initiated the traffic stop, and that Towns became verbally and passively resistant. She put Towns into her squad car for investigative detention, also claiming she found marijuana in the car but disposed of it. Internal Affairs says Brown violated a number of policies, including excessive force. She resigned before her disciplinary hearing.
And for them to give her time to quit on her own, like, that wasn't fair at all.
Town says what's also not fair, her case was never turned over to the Shelby County District Attorney's Office for review to see if any of the officers did anything criminally wrong. See, a month after her incident, the then DA and the former police director created a new policy. All cases of excessive force that result in disciplinary action would be sent to the DA's office for review. Again, the officer quit before she was disciplined for violating the excessive force policy. We asked MPD if that's why the case was never sent to the DA. We have yet to hear back.
It's not right. It should be another system, a better system.
To this day, Towns doesn't know why she was forced out of her car and into handcuffs.
And we still don't know what we did. We still don't know what we did.
Jessica Gertler, WREG News Channel.
Mind you, D. Haley joined the police force in 2020. He was working there about a year before they even started the Scorpion unit. All right. And we not going to take this laying down. That goddamn chief, she needs to resign. If she don't want to face charges, she needs to resign. Because you did the same shit down there in Atlanta. You did the same shit goddamn in Memphis, putting these units out. And you guys do know that the Scorpion unit is made of 4 units. It's 4 units. It's 30 to 40 officers that are involved in the Scorpion unit. That however many of them, because they're saying it's 16 of them facing charges at this point. I mean, 13 to 16, something like that. Facing charges at this point because y'all chased Tyre Nichols down and beat him to death. D. Haley, what? Man, get this man the goddamn electric chair. Because he had a personal vendetta against Tyre Nichols. We gonna get to it. I don't know if it because I don't know what this vendetta he had with Tyre Nichols. But he took it too far. And people keep stuff in the street, and things happen in the streets. People lose their life in the streets. People go to jail in the street. People have to answer for the things that they have done. It's time for you to answer what you have done, Officer Demetrius Haley. You beat this man to death. You and your colleagues, you and your gang, you and your Omegas beat Tyre Nichols to death after you chased him down. The man was 100 yards away from his house. You weren't going to let them make it to that house. You don't even have to pursue a person. Why did you pursue him? Personal vendetta. And it ain't right. It's justice for Tyre. Again, regardless of who he was messing with, who he wasn't messing with, what color he chose, what color he didn't chose. Because this situation right here is black on black. This black on black. One Life family. Dropped the bomb on y'all, and I just wanted y'all to see what was going on with the Tyre Nichols situation. Holla at me.